Here, another CWL Community Spotlight. I'm here with someone who needs no introduction, Kargoz himself.
What's up?
How's it going, man? Good.
I'm doing good.
So how's it been? What do you think?
Man, Blizzcon's been great. First Blizzcon, same with you, right? Same with all of us, first Blizzcon. So, best thing about Blizzcon is the people. I don't think that's any secret, but just getting to talk to people that, you know, and see them in person and have a drink with them that you've been talking to for months and months and years at this point is by far the coolest thing. Second coolest thing to me is Diablo 4. I told you I had a little bit of a moment of clarity a minute ago, and I'm very excited for Diablo. Kind of checks all the boxes for me as far as what I look for in games and communities and just everything. But that's my thing. That's the thing I'm most excited about.
Awesome. What do you think about Warcraft in general? We didn't get a lot of classic news. Were you expecting more news first?
For classic, I kind of went into this with low expectations as far as what to get as far as classic. It kind of just felt like maybe they didn't know what to do with it yet because it's a static game. Like, how do you do panels? How do you do playable stuff?
We got the Iron Maul.
Yeah, we get the Iron Maul. They like. I was surprised that even the panelists or the people up there mentioned classic a fair bit, even though there was nothing in the programming, at least in the WoW QA. Right there. They mentioned classic 4 or 5 times, even though there wasn't a whole lot questions about it. Yeah, I was talking to Melderon about this. Here's my thing. Like, current day Warcraft is kind of like a space. It's kind of a space theme, you know, and it's very different. It's just so far removed from the original Warcraft that we fell in love with too. So it's interesting seeing Diablo with this kind of medieval, dark, gritty motif and theme. That is really speaking to me, and I'm very excited to get involved with the Diablo community.
I think the player base has been yearning for that, and I think that we got a little bit of a taste of it in Classic, right? The medieval, darker, maybe not dark, but Warcraft had its dark moments in Classic WoW. And I think Diablo is kind of filling that need for a lot of us that are like that kind of gameplay, medieval gameplay. And that's going to be really good for a lot of us, I think, because at some point Classic is going to end, and you know, I think Diablo would be good continuity for people like us.
100%. It's more stuff for people that are cut from this cloth that we can work with, right? And another thing too, on an optimistic note, it seemed like there was one Classic-related question on the WoW QA, and some guy was asking about TBC and Lich King, and they made it seem pretty promising. They're like, we can do it. We just want to handle it the right way, and we want to get it done the right way because so many people, verbatim I think he said, didn't sign up for TBC. They signed up for Classic, and so they're thinking about all these things, which I think it does deserve a lot of thought how to actually pull that off. But what would you say? You think it's likely they're going to do TBC?
I think if they don't, they're making a serious mistake. Because one, it doesn't cost money to make, really. It doesn't cost a lot of money to make, excuse me. Two and three, TBC and Wrath are the first and second most popular expansions in WoW's history. If you're not going to make those games again, what are you doing? You know, and I think that the player base wants it. I think that we just need to give Classic its time in the sun, though. And hopefully they'll be able to keep Classic as a static game even after they bring out TBC.
Right. That would be great as well. Also, another thing surprising to me is just the overwhelming amount of Overwatch fans here. I wasn't really quite expecting that.
Did not know that.
I was expecting, like, while I wasn't expecting a lot of Classic content and panels and stuff, I was expecting potentially the majority of the Warcraft player base out here to be repping Classic, be talking about Classic in the air.
Yeah.
It very much still feels like Classic WoW is like the minority here. And there's just a ton of Overwatch representation. The cosplays, like apparently there's 20 million players. It's just stuff that I'm still calibrating to.
Absolutely.
It's interesting though.
Yeah. So what are you doing in Classic? What are you playing?
Playing a 60 Warlock on Scarum with my man Melderon over here. Got a 60 Troll Mage, working on another Mage as well. But Warlock is the main. It's been a lot of fun. Building the guild, building the community, all that.
And you're also in Invictus, is correct?
Also in Invictus, yep. We've been clearing that content. World 10 now. Or US 10, sorry.
US 10? US 10. So if you could be any class in Classic WoW, in real life, what would it be? And why?
In real life? I would be Hunter. In real life, because the thing is, man, nobody wants to actually do a knife fight in real life. You want to walk up to someone and start stabbing them and stuff. Like, it's just not like, it's not safe. You know, like you want to be at range. You want to deal damage in range. If you had to and someone gets up in your face, you're gonna have to raptor strike them. It's fine. But ideally, you're in the bushes. You know, just letting them loose at them, right? So that's the first thing. You want to go range. And then, you know, I don't know. Like I like the whole infantry tactics and having a pet and the beast synergy with being a hunter as opposed to like a mage with frostbolts and stuff.
Right.
They're also very flimsy and stuff. I don't know. I just, you know, that would be my answer.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
Kargoz, dude, always a pleasure.
Hey, always a pleasure, Meldron.
And enjoy the rest of it.
Appreciate it.